Now we never, as I say, we went to school and we never had any problem being Italian,
No.
did we?
No.
But we never associated with any of the Italians.
Okay, but you
like
talked
on
to
Meridian
you
Street,
talked to
Sycamore
Myron,
Street.
or we talked to Tom Mariana yesterday, and you find that there was a lot
Very much
when
so.
he was in high school, when they were looking for jobs.
That was when I was a kid. They were about my age anyway.
See, I didn't have that.
Oh yeah, we were
What did
picked on constantly. We couldn't live in certain neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
We couldn't go
Oh,
with
that reminds me. That reminds me. When Jack's dad and I came back to Ravenna, we were looking for a house. And up on Lawrence Street, is that where
Yeah.
Ralph, the jeweler, the other jeweler, Kreinberg? Wasn't Kreinberg. Yeah, I think it was. Maybe it was Kreinberg. He had a lovely home up there. I can't find it now. But it was a brick house. Had like 2 wings and a door. Ralph, was it Ralph Kreinberg?
If he had the jewelry store, that was the only jeweler.
No, there was another one, an older guy that was on the corner of Prospect and Main.
Yeah. Well, anyhow, he had that house up for sale. His wife died, and he had a daughter. Who was a couple years older than I was, because I went to school with her. And they had the house up for sale. And we decided we liked the house and wanted to buy it. Well, we said now we'll be back with a check for down payment. Fine. We wanted $16,000 for it at the time. So a couple days later the phone rang. And it was this Ralph Kreinberg. I guess it was Ralph Kreinberg. They said, we've decided not to sell our house. Oh, I said, I'm so sorry. I said, well, we thought about it. Maybe we didn't want to sell it. So that was the end of that. Well, then Jack's father knew Bob
Dick
Who?
Taylor.
Bob Taylor and his...
No, Dick Taylor.
Well, Bob was his brother. He knew his brother Bob.
All right.
Dick was the youngest
All
one.
right.
Jeez, don't...
Do a little holler.
Oh, well, just keep your mouth shut. So anyhow, you know, Jack's father lived here in Ravenna, and he went to school, and he and Bob were friends. Well, when he found out that Bob's father died, and the mother went ahead and bought a place in Twin Lakes. No, she went and lived with Bob. That was there at Brady Lake. And they had this house up for sale. Now, it was the second house in from Lawrence Street on the south side of the street. And it was a nice house, big. And he went and talked to Bob. And Bob said, it's fine with me if it's fine with my brother. It was just the two of them. And they sold it to us for $12,500. So, what's his name? Bob says, well, they won't be talking to us in Ravenna now. And I said, why? And they said, because you're Italian. There are no Italians in the neighborhood. I said, oh my gosh, you don't mean it. They certainly do. And so out of there, it was a nice end of town. You know what I'm saying?
Now, Jim, you were saying more about that?
Yeah, when we were kids, we weren't allowed to live in certain neighborhoods. And they call us spaghetti benders and garlic snappers. Yeah, because we lived in Staten Island, there was a lot of American people. But
Yeah. Anyhow, I decided, oh, is that how you feel? You don't know what snubbing means until I start snubbing you.